Morning YouTubers, I thought I'd try this today. I'll show you this. I'm going to go out for a walk this morning, but it's very windy. I film with my phone, as you know, and you get a lot of wind noise with the microphone on the phone. So I've got these old headphones and they've got a little tiny built-in microphone. So I'm going to tuck that under my coat, plug it in into my phone and film with it and see if it cuts out the wind noise. And hopefully we should get a lot better audio. If it works, it might be a little tip for some of you to try if you film with your phone like I do, and it just cuts out that wind noise. So we'll give it a try today and see what happens. So I'll see you all on the walk. See you shortly. Right, I've come out, there's a bit of wind, so it's just a trial this really, see if this microphone works. We're covered in snow. Don't feel too bad this morning. It's not as cold as it has been. It keeps trying to snow on and off. Yeah, the wind's quite windy now, so hopefully this microphone's working. I won't know when I get back and try and edit the video, but anyway, we'll see how it goes on. But yeah, here in Rosendale we had like 2 foot snowdrifts in places, 3 foot. It's been quite bad. I couldn't get to work Thursday. I had Thursday off work, but went back in Friday and spent a good few hours trying to clear it all on the site that I work on. Right, so we'll go for a nice walk now. I've got a flask with me and there's a couple of sandwiches, and we'll stop out for an hour or two. Might be make it out over there. There's a few fallen trees. Fell victim to the high winds we had. We had a winds record up to 90 miles an hour in places. And it's dropped quite a few trees here. I don't know if we make it out on camera. It started snowing again. It's not too bad at the moment. Wind's picked up again now. Oh, lovely. That's lovely. I don't think this camera's going to do that justice. But the snow's, I don't know, it's coming quite thick down there. It's absolutely beautiful. I just hope you can hear me alright. Some kind of strange hole there. Some burrow, no tracks, so I don't think it's being used at the moment. Quite some big flakes in that snow coming down. When I checked the weather report this morning, it said it could be a chance of a light snow shower. It's absolutely stunning. You recognise this place, I've been down here lots of times. It's a nature reserve, part of a nature reserve. Quite close to where I live. I mean, I only live 5, maybe 10-minute walk that way. Lovely. Well, the snow's coming quite thick now. I don't think I'll be able to make it out proper. And it does seem to be thawing. I mean, I was down here a couple of days ago and those were all froze. I mean, the water's starting to move again now. I haven't put that on YouTube for a few weeks. I've been concentrating more on my fishing, on my pike fishing, to be honest. It's a good time to go pike fishing in winter with dead baits. So I've been concentrating more on that. It's not something I bother filming now really. I mean, I still might make the odd fishing video as we get some better weather. But as I said before, you just can't predict when you're going to catch a fish, and it means a lot of filming, a lot of editing, and not a lot to show for it really. And that's why I haven't been on YouTube. I mean, I've been out for a few walks after working this snow. I just haven't bothered filming it. You get a little bit fed up of wondering what to film, you know, filming the same thing all the time. And it gets a little bit boring for myself as well as you guys, you know, watching the same repetitive stuff. But I'm travelling light today. I've got a small rucksack, 10-litre rucksack on my back. I've got a flask with a hot drink, a couple of cheese muffins and some nibbles. And I just thought I'd get out, do a bit of filming and enjoy it before we get back to work tomorrow. The river's flowing nice and steady. I should imagine when this all melts it'll flow a lot quicker than that. Quite a good spot down here in some of these, some small eddies, slow movement water though, ideal for small brown trout. I've fished it a couple of times this river, had some small brown trout out in the past. Catch and release, I don't keep them, I don't kill them, I catch them and put them back in. I'll just show you the pond over here. Looks like it's frozen over. Yeah, it's definitely froze over. And the snow's getting heavier and heavier. Yeah, it's completely frozen. No sign of any life on here at all. Well, we've got quite a lot of ducks on here. I often think about the animals in this time of year, trying to scavenge and find food. You know, everything's covered in snow and it's hard for them to find food. Yeah, it's a struggle, it really is. And beautiful all the same. I like coming to this spot and looking at it in all the different seasons. You know, winter, spring, summer, autumn. I've filmed all this before a few times. But I haven't filmed it in winter as such. Not that I can recall anyway. I just thought I'd spend a bit of good time with you guys and get out. I hope this microphone's working because now it's really windy now. And I just hope it's took that wind noise off the audio. And if it works, well, it might be like a bit of a tip for somebody who films with a phone same as me. Let's hope it works and somebody else might be able to put it to use. Because there's nothing worse than you film something and it's just wind noise and you're trying to cut it out and talk over it. I don't spend a lot of time editing my videos. What you see is what I film really. The less editing for me the better. I just want to film it and upload what I see, really. Right, I'll stop, keep chatting on, and I'll carry on walking because my hands are starting to get really cold now. I'll put my hands in my pockets for a bit. Right, we've come down to the old Broadley. This here used to be a station platform. Broadley station platform, last used in the 1960s. This obviously used to be with a train track. Come up way down here. I've showed this before on video, but for some of you that haven't seen it, might be of interest. But this used to be an old railway, and this was a station, Broadley. I think it stopped in 1967, I think. and now it's been used as a nature reserve ever since. Dog walkers and people enjoy walking, and you know, such like just outdoor activities really. And I know I keep saying it, I can't believe how many trees have fallen in this storm. A lot of damage. Right, I'm going to take you up here where you've never seen before and give you a look round. Right, I've never brought you down here before. There's a small forest, a small bit of woodland, part of the nature reserve. You've got to be very careful, especially in this weather, because I don't know if you can see it, but right over there there's a drop at least 80 feet straight into the river. It's just a sheer drop off a banking. So, especially in this weather, I have to be extremely careful. I'm not going to go too, I'd like to take you closer, but I just can't because of the conditions. But it's really hell of a drop. I'll see if we can get a little bit further down this way, and it's quite steep here. Oop, nearly went flying then. Right, I'm not going to go too much closer than that sort of thing, because you can see it down there, it's just a sheer drop right down into the river. And now I'm going to go back up there. So I'm just going to turn you off a minute. Right, I don't know if you can make this out, but somebody here, I'll try and get right back, just bear with me. Somebody here is trying making some kind of shelter. It's like it's collapsed. What a bad storm we've had. But yeah, it's lovely down here. I've never brought you here before. Sort of like a little bit of a secret place. I don't want to give its location away really. I mean, people do use it obviously. I mean, somebody's trying making a shelter, and there is footprints going through in the snow, so people have gone past. There's also some tracks there. I'm not sure if that's dog. I don't think it's dog. They're quite in a line. In fact, I'm not sure what they are. They could be deer, them actually. Could be deer tracks. Let me just make them out. There's like a line of them in the snow. Yeah, as I was saying, you know, people do come through here, but I don't think you'll get a lot of people through here because of the accessibility. Can't say it, can't get my words out. Yeah, accessibility. I mean, it's not too bad coming in from the end where I've just come in, but getting out the other way, sort of in that way, is quite bad. Yeah, I can actually see somebody over there in the distance now. I don't know if you just make them out moving with a dog. So yeah, people do come through here. And again, ideal place for a camp. Ideal. When you get further down that way, the ideal. And I don't. This guy's got quite a large dog, and I don't fancy getting bitten, so I'm going to move over this way. He hasn't seen me, so I'm going to just crawl over here a little bit. Let's try and be a little bit stealthy. No, he's still not spotted me. He's just gone behind a clump of trees. The dog's not spotted me, and he hasn't spotted me, which is good. I'm not bothered about him spotting me, so I just don't fancy a dog, taking a dog by surprise and it jumping and grabbing hold of my leg. It's quite a big dog. In fact, he's just, you can't see it on camera, but he's just going back up. He's going over that way. Whether he'll come back this way, I don't know. Anyway, as I was saying, yeah, make a great camping spot down here. Get further down towards that river down there, because the bank is not steep here, it sort of drops where it's slow angle. You can hear the dog barking now. But yeah, beautiful place. And as I say, it's you won't get many people through here. I mean, I can see one set of tracks of mine on this path, so that's obviously the guy behind me who's come through. So you're not going to get a great deal of people through here. Right, we'll carry on a little bit further in the opposite direction. From the secret location now, I've come onto the main road. I'm just taking shelter in a bus stop. I don't know if you can hear me with all the cars going by, but just take a look at the shelter. It's starting to, the snow's turning to like rain now. I'm red hot, sweating, and I'm just having a rest. I've walked quite a far way now. I'm going to find somewhere now to settle down and get a brew. Here we've got Healey Church. Very old church. I'm not sure how old it is, but it's old. And a small graveyard in the middle of it. We've got the war graves, Commonwealth war graves. I've just looked at the inscription on the bottom here, and it says, this inscription, it says, "Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends." Quite a powerful couple of sentences, that really. You know, all the men that died for our country, it gives us a better life. Right, I'm going to head back in a different direction that I come. I didn't film the way here because it's all main roads and noisy traffic. I'll go back a different way now and get a brew. Right, we've walked around in a big loop really. At the far end, it'll be like a figure eight by the time I finished. And yeah, what a lovely walk. I've been up that way. I've basically gone down in a line, gone round in a loop, and I'll go back the other way and come back like that. So it's like a figure eight. I'm like halfway around my walk now really. I'm going to walk up to a pond that I fish up here. There's a bench up there with a bit of snow off it, and I've still had nothing to eat yet and a drink, so I've just been enjoying it, enjoying the surroundings. Well, I've come to sit down at one of my local fishing spots. Got my brew there, as you can see. Bag of food, what is in there? And my flask. So I'm going to sit here now. I just brought a tiny rucksack today. Speedlight E10, just a 10 litre rucksack. Just a few bits and bobs in. A couple of sandwiches, a couple of biscuits, a bag of crisp. It's ideal for what I want for today. The plan today is just to keep moving so you don't get cold. And at the moment it's working because I'm absolutely sweating. But it's peaceful, there's nobody about. All I can hear is water running. There's an overflow, runs off down there. That's all I can hear. Absolutely lovely. Right, I'm going to get a bite to eat in a brew. Well, I've been sat here about 20 minutes now. I've had something to eat. Had a nice hot drink and some biscuits. And that's, I've been sat on a bench. And if you can make that out, I've got a little fold up sit mat. I think it's a Summit, just folds up. Quite comfy. I think they're only a couple of quid. Handy to pop in your rucksack though. Bit of comfort and keeps your backside dry. I've just been sat here watching this water for the last 20 minutes and there's definitely signs of activity fish wise. Keep seeing a little bit of movement. Now I'm filming it, there's nothing, as usual. We've got a bit of movement on top of water. So they must be feeding on something. They're certainly not taking flies off the top because there's no flies about, it's too cold. Well, there must be something on top of water. And you keep seeing the odd movement on water where they're taking food. And typical, I start to film and you don't see absolutely anything. I've even thrown some crumbs in, like there, sort of on water, around about here. I can't really see on camera, but here, maybe, you know, thinking maybe a carp would take them. Lower sat here, but no, it's not looking good. Right, onwards and upwards, or downwards, or in the woods. Where should we go next? Because I'm not going home just yet. I've been out a couple of hours now, and I've noticed now I've been sat down now, I'm starting to get a little bit chilly, so the only way to warm up, as you guys know, is to crack on and start walking. So that's what we're going to do. The views up there is absolutely lovely. And crows flying over up there, big crows. Lovely. This again is normally quite a few ducks on here, we get ducks on here, but I think they found a better place and they've gone. And the car park behind us, a couple of cars. I should imagine the owners of them cars will be down in the nature reserve walking dogs. So I'll pick up my mat and we'll carry on. Right, I don't know if you're going to get this on camera, but just roughly there, there's a carp. You see bubbles coming up? You see that on camera? The carp just sat on the bottom, and it's just having a bit of a root on the bottom of the lodge here. Can you see the bubbles? You just see it moving now? No, I don't know if you're going to get that on camera. It's trying to feed, it's digging up bottom. Probably have to get some bloodworms, grubs, things like that on the bottom. Yeah, I was just walking around the lodge and I just seen a bit of movement and it's gone down now. It's about 3 foot deep here where we are. Can you see it? Can you see it? I don't think I'm looking on camera and I can't really see it, but we'll see. Right, we'll move on. Right, this should be a good test now for this microphone. I've walked right up to the top of the Irish Point now here. It's really windy. The wind's right in my face now. So this will be a test for this little microphone with headphones. Let's hope it works. Might help some of you out. There's not many people out today at all. I bumped into a couple of lads further down. They're on mountain bikes and struggling trying to get through because it's getting deeper and deeper up here, this snow. You see it's drifted up the wall here. It's about 4 foot high here. Drifts. And it's cold, bitterly cold. Where I was sat in the brew, it were nice with no wind. Now I've come to an exposed part. It's bitter, absolutely bitter. How these people go on sleeping outside, these homeless people, I do not know. You know, if you get to an exposed area, I don't think you're surviving, to be honest. No wonder they're sleeping in shop doors in towns and cities, just trying to get a bit of warmth. Because up here, it's quite rural up here now, you're open. I don't think you're surviving out here. Not with your basic clothing, you know, and the carry bag that they have. Right, I'm going to stop filming here now because it's private. We're going through a bit of private land here now. I'm going to carry on anyway. Right, again, extremely windy. This is the what the old locals use around here for transport. Tractors and 4x4s. Because you're just not moving around here really. They've obviously cleared some snow. And must be some guy stuck here. It's really bad down there, as you can see. Bad snow drifts. 4x4 stuck. That's how bad it is. Bitterly cold, as I keep saying. But yeah, let's see what this guy's doing. Looks like a farmer, some sort. Right, I've dropped back down now in a circle, back down to the car park near the pond. Come back off the windy hill. It was absolutely bitter up there. I mean, down here it's like a different day. It's just there's just no wind here. I just didn't film it. I couldn't get my hands in my pockets. It was absolutely freezing and fine rain. But it's quite still and calm down here. So we'll carry on down into Dell. There's dogs down in the bottom. So I'm going to switch off in a minute, guys, because I need to go down these steps. It's going to be quite slippy. In fact, I'm going to go this way because them steps are just like a foot deep in snow. So I'll get back to you in a minute. We've pretty much started up there. That's where we started up there. But let me just see across there. You see the colours? The dead grasses over there. Beautiful against the snow. Because it's all just snow and very dark down here. And that just gives it a little bit of colour. Dead grasses over into the field. Look like, one minute look like a lime green, then they look like a beigey colour and like a golden colour. They seem to change colour as you walk along. Beautiful. Yeah. And as I say, up in the distance, that's where we started from. I sort of live, well, I do live that way, no sort of about it, I live up that way. But we're going to go back a different way. This is just a loop to the figure 8. We're going to go all the way around this way now. It won't be a great deal to film, it's just makes a change me walking on that way. And I can get through this gate. We've put all these gates in to stop motorbikes and 4-wheel drives and people going down into the nature reserve. These grasses again, dead grasses. Ideal for fire starting material if they dry them off. Right, we'll go back up this way and I'll bring you back in a bit. Now if you get it on camera, it's full of birds singing. It's come from dead and all of a sudden they've all started singing. Why, I have no idea. It were dead a couple of minutes ago and now all of a sudden these birds are singing. If you can pick that up. Quite spooky that. Went from deadly silent to bird singing. Nice one. Right, we're going round in a circle now. I could very easily go home from here now. But I might turn left and go further up the moors. Have a look, see how bad it is. It's normally a big puddle, which means you can't get through. Have a look. I'll have a look when I get there. Now, as you can see, I'm not going to risk going through though. It's about 6 inches deep. I've only got short boots on, and the plan was to go over that way, which is again private land, but we're not doing any harm away, so I think I'm going to turn back now and go home and upload this video. I just hope the audio's turned out alright, and if it works guys, try it. Little microphone with earphones tucked inside your coat. Shuts off a bit of wind noise hopefully. So I'm going to end the video here guys, so wishing you all well, see you all soon, bye for now.